We're often asked, what is Vista House? Why is it here? What is it for? To answer those questions, we'll need to do a bit of time traveling and a bit of imagining. Nowadays, we have paved I-84, where we can zip along at 65 miles per hour with plentiful exits to stop for gas, a restroom, or to buy a bottle of water. It takes about an hour to travel the 62 miles between Portland and Hood River. Just over 100 years ago, none of these things were readily available between Portland and Hood River. There was no road at all, let alone a paved road. No bathrooms, no gas stations, no restaurants. The first road built through the Columbia Gorge was a military road, which was destroyed in the 1880s by railroad construction. Most travel through the gorge at the beginning of the 20th century was by train or steamboat. In about 1913, a group of Portland area businessmen convinced the Multnomah County Commission to begin construction of a paved road from Portland to Hood River. The road was meant to facilitate both trade and tourism. By 1915, the road was paved all the way to Multnomah Falls, and as more people began to travel what would become the Columbia River Highway, the need for a comfort station became apparent. In 1916, the Multnomah County Commission approved funds to build such a comfort station, which would also serve as a memorial to Oregon Country Euro-American immigrants and as an observation point to overlook the Columbia River Gorge. Crown Point was selected because the gorge can be viewed nearly 20 miles to both the east and west from the site, which also provides a nearly 360-degree view. Originally intended to be a simple wooden structure, both the costs and the grandeur of Vista House increased over time. The site's square footage more than doubled, and marble, ornate stone carving, and stained glass replaced the simple wood. The expense of Vista House was controversial at the time because the country was fighting in World War I. One contemporary observer described the spending on a toilet facility as an outrage. Nevertheless, Vista House was completed and dedicated in 1918. Its total cost was $99,148.05, more than 8 times the original estimate. But Vista House was, and is, much more than an expensive toilet facility. It is a beloved Oregon landmark, visited by hundreds of thousands of people from all over the world every year. It is a site from which to behold the glories of the Columbia River Gorge. At Vista House, we can imagine a time when life moved more slowly and set out on the historic Columbia River Highway to experience that for ourselves. Most importantly, Vista House is a place where people have been making lasting memories for more than 100 years. And that is what Vista House is for.